That's some pretty awesome music for a crappy show like this.
Hello,
everybody. Welcome to Old Gray Bricks. Good to have you guys here. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Already some folks in the comment. Andrew Sada, I believe you should have an invite in your email. You can pop in here if you can. Battery powered bricks is in Nice Effects Beauty A. And speaking of Beauty A, happy Thanksgiving to you Canadians here. We're running a higher percentage of Canadians right now than Lego Masters. So is that right? We're similar.
Well, it depends if Julian makes it in for next season.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Julian is going to make it in. We are pushing for Julian to make it in.
Pushing. It's going to happen. I already won. We've already grabbed for the season. Sorry.
And here's a little secret. If you don't, I know where they stay. Go knocking on the door. Hey, let me in. Oh, me. How's everybody doing today? Thank you for joining us over here in our chats here. We have a good motley crew here. Our friend Dana is chilling. He had work and stuff late today. We have other friends maybe joining us later, but I'm glad these friends are here to be with us. And again, Columbus Indigenous people, but most importantly, we're thankful for our Canadians today. So happy Canadian Day. And for those who have a whatnot order from the weekend, it didn't ship today because of the holiday. So I'll ship it tomorrow. Intalk is here. How are you doing, Intalk, over there in the chats? Thank y'all so much.
One of the greatest AFOLs of all time, Kim Intalk David.
That's right. She lives near my hometown of Warrenton, Georgia, which Matt actually drove through. How long did you spend in Warrenton? It's hard not to spend a lot of time in Warrenton, but did y'all just take the bypass and go into Thompson? Is that how you went?
Yeah, I waved at the Piggly Wiggly and texted you, and then I kept driving.
Well, now what's funny is that Piggly Wiggly, which used to be an IGA, used to not be there because we went and shopped across the street at the original Red and White grocery store. And Mom didn't want to go to the competition. So it was a big thing back in the day.
I worked at the IGA, so I don't want to hear it.
Red and White all the way, baby. Then you went 278 to Thompson. Is that right?
I think so.
Or did y'all go get on the interstate from there?
No, I stayed on local roads for quite a while. I didn't get on 220 until.
No, you were coming. I bet you because you were coming back home, right? So you hit Warrenton, and did you go through downtown Warrenton?
No, I did not.
Okay, I need to think about where you went then. Anyway, all right.
I was not prepared for all these questions. Let me.
Can Matt please pull up a map?
Yeah, what's your map, Matt?
I would have figured the journey would have been memorized as he went by.
Bringing up a map.
Tonight on Old Gray Bricks, we talk about which streets in Chris's hometown did Matthew drive.
Okay, there's 2,500 people in my hometown, so he increased significantly the percentage of population for his journey. I need to know where he went, and he might have driven near my house, so which is not hard to do either. Exciting times in the Peach State. That's right. We used to go to Augusta, where Intalk lives, to do things. Brick Jedi is here. Axel Plate has joined us over in the chat. So anyway, let's do a quick spin through the room and see what's up. We will start with Paul Bricks. How are you, sir?
Hi, I'm good. I'm building the little Ray Island thing right now. Got the base plate right here. Yeah, pretty good. Got a Lego haul. I went to the Lego store earlier, so this is my gift for the purchase. Unfortunately, turning 40 in a couple of days, so.
Oh, happy early birthday!
Thank you very much. But yeah, that's all.
You're not already 40?
No, you can't tell because the hair is orange. So I got the office set, and that's what got me this set. So yeah, so that's all that's really been going on with me. I just been actually I am also tomorrow I should have officially have my store for Bricklink ready.
Cool.
It's not going to be open, but I am approved. So yeah,
cool.
Kind of happy about that.
That's awesome. Over in the chat, Intalk said she was laughing that we had went to do things. Yes. We went to the fancy restaurant Red Lobster in the 80s when I was a kid, or Western Sizzlin' until I got one in Thompson. And then we went to go see movies. In $83, that's where I saw Jedi in Augusta. So Augusta is where we went to do things. Many a $5 bill went in the change machine and spent 20 seconds playing Dragon's Lair, and then I was done. So
I have the answer.
all right, I need to see the map. Let me see the map.
Okay, so it's not.
Eagle
I came up.
Okay, so you came up and then went to the left at the Piggly Wiggly. Okay, I got you.
So I avoided all of the traffic downtown by taking the bypass around
You
the
took the
downtown
bypass.
Warrington.
Well, if you look on that near above, anyway, where you turn, if you'd have gone straight or gone to the right, if you'd gone to the right or straight up right there, near where the inn is in Warrenton, a little north of that's where I grew up. So on Delmas Drive. So
I was actually going to go through Warrenton. Or I would have texted you for all of the barbecue joints in Warrenton. Ranked.
Well, since there's one, and actually the good one closed because they didn't pay their taxes and they were stealing wood pallets from my dad's business. But that has nothing to do with their tax bill.
So there's a donut store out in suburban Denver that I like to go to when I visit my family at the holidays. And so I happened to just look online for locations, and they had one location in Oxford, Alabama. So I made a point to stop there on Brick Fair, Alabama, a couple of years ago. And then they got shut down for not paying their taxes. So I'm like, now I have to go all the way to Arvada, Colorado, just to get their donuts. It's very
Yeah. If you were, is it coming through Sunday? Is that right? Was it Sunday you were coming through? There was nothing open. Nothing. The Piggly Wiggly and the Dollar General downtown would have been completely shut down. So nothing going on there.
You know, it surprised me to be honest. I grew up in northwestern Arkansas. I lived there from age 5 to age 10. Every little town had like the half-size Walmart. I mean, Walmart really got started as like the shop for all these little towns in northwest Arkansas, because that's where the world headquarters are. And driving through South Georgia, there's a lot of little towns. There's not a lot. There's like one super center Walmart here, and then 100 miles later, there's another Walmart super center. But there's not a bunch of the like quarter-sized Walmarts where things kind of jammed in and everybody knows everybody.
Right. That's where the Dollar General will pop in a bigger store. There's one of those in Aragon, Georgia, and everything. Thompson is the closest one for probably 100 miles around Warrenton and Thompson, that kind of thing. That's Augusta and everything. Paul Block, is that you? Is that Paul Block right there? I think so. Hard to believe Piggly Wiggly is a real store name, but if you're truly from the South, you called it Hoggly Woggly when you went. So
check please. There is a gas station in Tallahassee right down the road from me, and its name on the big board is Hoggly Woggly.
I coined it first. They owe me money. So.
Well, they definitely do, because they was trying to pop off the Wiggly Wiggly.
All right.
Wow.
Here's a question. Go ahead.
While we're talking about small town and Walmart, there was a small town Walmart outside of Paris, Arkansas, where my granddad lived. And we once made the mistake of going in there with granddad, and he knew every shopper in the Walmart and had to stop and introduce us to every shopper. Well, this is my grandson, Matthew, and he's here from Michigan, blah, blah, blah. The next one, this is my grandson. I'm like, Grandma's going to be mad at you because we are not going to be home back for lunch if we don't buy the thing and get back in the car. We get in the car and I'm like, Grandpa, you could run for mayor of this town, because I swear you know everybody here and you're friends with everybody here. And he's like, oh, why would I want to do that?
All right. I have a question for Mr. Florida. I know y'all have Publix. Do y'all have Harvey's in Florida?
Sure do. My little sister worked at one in Bluntstown, Florida.
All right. Harvey's
Population 895.
All of them had a charge account at the Harvey's, right? So
yeah, and it was such a podunk town. They had to close up shop and leave because they couldn't stay open. That's how little it was. But the Piggly Wiggly is still open, but it's under a different name. What's it called now? Ramsey's Cash Saver. Because the
Like
Ramseys
Dave?
own it.
Like
What?
Dave Ramsey? Dave Ramsey came
No,
in and
no,
started
much smaller. Like, the Ramseys down the street.
Dave Ramsey, if you pull out a credit card, he busts through the wall like the Kool-Aid man and rips it out of your hand. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
He's running with scissors is what he's doing.
Okay, so question number 2 about small town grocery stores. What do you call the thing that you put groceries in that you push around the grocery store? Starting with Julian.
Buggy.
When I lived in Illinois, we called it a cart. The second I moved to Florida, we pushed buggies around the store.
Buggy. All right, what do you call it in Canada?
It's a shopping cart. It's a cart.
Sandlin.
Of course.
The older members of my family always called it a buggy.
It is a buggy, although I will call it a cart, but it is a buggy. Oh, we got one for cart, one for buggy in the thing. Yeah, all right. It is officially here. We're a buggy, I believe. All right, good deal. Julian, what's up in your world, man?
I am going to apply for Lego Masters Season 4. I am going to win. I am then going to take Will Arnett to vacation to Canada, where we're going to go see Jeff Van Winden, eat poutine, and have a good day.
Did you say poutine?
Poutine.
Hey, wait, it's family show.
Wait, you're in Northwest Florida. That helps. Okay, so battery-powered bricks. Let's hang out. I'm in North Florida.
There you go. Big Screen Bird, what's up?
I'll go to Pensacola. Let's talk. I live in Tallahassee. If you live in Tallahassee, let's go hang out right now. Actually, I'll just give you my address.
I don't know what a Winkelwagen is, but okay.
Oh yeah, I'm working on the castle too.
He says northeast. Oh, the castle looks fantastic. Look at that.
That is that's the keep. I'm working on that, and then the mess is over here. Oh, and my son and I, we did a project for school. They said make a boat.
Excellent.
This is Alex's design.
Way to go, Alex. That is amazing.
Good job. He's gonna pick out the figs tomorrow, and then I'm gonna glue pontoons to this because they said you can't use a boat hole that floats. So we made a boat, and we're gonna make pontoons.
Winkelwagen. That is now my new name.
I believe I've heard that word before, but so I would, like I said, I would like your support. No, I'm still here. Where did the Canadian go? He went to go get the poutine. I'd like your support. I would like everyone's support in this, and we're going with the hashtag Team Julian. So put that down there in everything you do ever, always. It has to be. I just got to do it. It's for my son's project. Once it becomes a project or art, you can do whatever you want with Lego. If you don't, if you're just building with it, you can't glue it.
Okay. I was about to give you some grief. All right,
No.
you are the of all the purists here. You are the most vocal and
most purist right there.
Where's Ben?
It's gone.
Oh, there he is.
Poutine. All right.
Do you purposely look for people not there?
No, there was a question. You were gone. He was asking, and then somebody said you were off, chugging maple syrup. So
That's true, but
Battery powered bricks. I'll meet you in Jacksonville next time I'm over there.
That's cool. And we will switch to Mr. Van Winden, our Canadian. Happy Thanksgiving in Canada, and we are thankful for our Canadian neighbors. So
for Canadian Thanksgiving, it's pumpkin spice maple syrup.
Actually, I think the next thing they should come out with is turkey spice. I think that would be a thing.
Look, when I tried out for the Spice Girls, that was my name, and they rejected me. So I was Turkey Spice.
So yeah, we've all seen this enough times now. We know that.
Oh, we have it. That's amazing.
And I thought I built it minifig scale because I was trying to use a minifig to it, only to realize that when you look at this picture, right here, that the wheel ends up at Buzz's elbow. I basically cut and paste Buzz to a lower part of the screen here to find out the wheel ends up at his elbow, which right now is so not the case.
Mm.
So I'm now in search of a smaller wheel so I can redesign this vehicle one more time to get the right scale so that I can build the next one up, which is what my original goal was.
Okay, I know the size wheel you need. I know it. I know which one you need.
It's a 3 stud high wheel or
This one right here.
yeah, I was debating that one.
When I do the next year of Lego, when they have the balloon tires, I'm using this wheel right here. So
Yeah, I'm gonna grab one right now. I know I have one here. So actually, I've got a whole bin. So I'll find it. See what we can
Will
find.
Hafner appreciates you building at Galador scale. I'll just say it.
Well, that was this one, wasn't it? So
Yes.
I'm gonna have 3 of these by the time this is done. I think.
that's Jack Stone scale.
Yeah.
But anyway, that is super cool. I love the fact. I guess I didn't realize that he used red hubcaps in the movie. And snuck those in there. So that's the extra, another classic space reference that Angus snuck in the movie. So that's amazing.
Where's the shot? You can kind of see it.
I can see
Well,
it.
in the. I can't use I have no mouse because I'm in draw mode. That's why. Hold on.
You have no what?
There, you can kind of see the red here.
Yep.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
There was another shot somewhere that has red. Yeah, right
David, them fighting words now.
so
Oh, shots fired.
Yeah,
I'm not arguing with that. It's I still have memories of Brickfest 2002-ish. No, maybe the one of the 4 or 5s. And someone had brought one of those Galador pods in, and they threw it at me. They threw it to me, so I just kicked it across the hall, like a football. I don't know whose it was, and now that I think about it, it was probably rude that I kicked it. But
As one should.
well, especially since you're Canadian.
Well, as you kicked it, I'm sure you said sorry. So
well, of course I did. That's the next build,
Nice. That's cool.
which is the bigger vehicle.
Sweet.
Once I rebuild the smaller one again.
Yes, I understood. All right, good deal. I love it. All right, Matt. We talked about maps, but what are you Legoing today?
I have only been in this room for Old Gray Brick shows, so there's been zero progress since the last show. But I'm working on the Grimwald Alley, turning it into a modular scale with an actual back to it, as opposed to the dollhouse version that the official Lego set is. And but since this is messy, I can tell you all about what I did on my summer vacation. I had a family reunion down in Savannah, and I hit Mr. Chris's awesome Walmart and Waycross, which was stuffed to the gill with sets that had been clearanced out at other stores, and they were not clearance priced, much to my chagrin. So I'm thinking I should call the toy manager every week and just say, is this the week? Is this the week? Is this the week you're going to mark it down? Because it's probably going to be worth driving all the Waycross when they actually do mark all that stuff down.
Yes. Yeah. Because when I went, I mean, the story was we bought $250 to $300 worth of stuff, and we got about $1,200 worth of Lego. The lady said somebody had dropped like $500 like hours before us and cleaned out all the Star Wars. Wow. So that is how rich of a pocket of Lego that was.
And then I did have some success at the Valdolia, Georgia. So I picked up some Friends stuff. There were a few Super Mario sets marked on, and a couple of Minecraft. But oh my gosh, Minecraft sets are like boring as heck. They're just so boring. Square bricks. Ooh, look at this! I can get square bricks anywhere. But so I basically bought the Friends sets to part out and sell the mini dolls online. And there's some new parts in a couple of those Friends sets. I'll probably just open the boxes up, and sometimes I'll build the Friends set once just to why not, and then part it out. And when I walked into the Vidalia, they had not one, not two, not three, but I swear 20 Galaxy Explorers at 75 top. And I bought 3, but I kind of had to draw the line. I didn't want to completely max out my credit card on Galaxy Explorers, but there was a lot.
Why not? But you can sell those red figs probably right now, and you might make your money. No, they're
Really?
I don't know how pricey they are because the new red ones are only in that. So I don't know what they're running for though.
Well, let my fingers do the walking. I'll get back to that.
And I know you pronounce it. You got to understand where I'm from in East Georgia. That's Vidalia. So
Did I put the accent on the wrong syllable?
it's Vidalia. So just saying.
No, it's more of an I and then an A. Vidalia.
Vidalia. So anyway, what other did you end up going to Jekyll? I can't remember if you guys made it to the island.
No, the family members didn't want to drive an hour and a half down there, but we did go to Pinpoint, which is Pinpoint has a little heritage museum, and I took my parents and my aunt, and they really thoroughly enjoyed it. So if you are thinking about going to Savannah, on the edge of the Savannah Metro is Pinpoint, which is this little tiny community. It's the only the only Black-owned coastal land left on the East Coast, and these were people who are descendants of the freed slaves who lived on Ossabaw Island, which they had to move off of because the hurricanes kept washing them out. And so they bought this little section of land, and it's not very big, it's little, and that the white people didn't want because it was too swampy, too bug infested. So they buy all this land, and they split it up among 19 households, and you go there, and there's like this little museum you go in, and they would get the mussels out from the shell, and then they had the mussel shucking chamber, and then they had the what's the other thing? The blue crab. They would shell the blue crab.
Where are you talking? Sorry, not you.
And so when you go there, there's like a really nice little film, oral history, where they interview these people who are basically like the grandparents, great grandparents generation of that town, of what it was like to live there, 57, 60 years ago. And it just was really, really interesting. And then a couple of the local townspeople give you a tour, and we're not talking about politics on the show, but a certain Supreme Court justice happened to be born there, and I'm pretty sure he raised the money for the museum. But it's very well done. So if you're interested in like Gullah Geechee culture, which is the culture they use for ex-slave populations that lived along the coast, and they still retain certain West African words and West African foods and things like that. So they teach you some of the words that their great grandparents used. The tour guide that we had, she said that her granddad had such a Gullah Geechee accent that she had trouble understanding him sometimes. It's kind of interesting because you don't get a lot of that. Our culture gets so homogenized today, and we all watch the same TV shows, and we all speak roughly the same kind of unaccented English. So it's just kind of fun to visit places like that. At least I think it is.
That's cool. I have a New Testament, or at least the Book of John, translated into Gullah, and it's very cool and fun to read. Not in a haha, this is silly way, but it's just amazing to hear the sounds, and you can hear the accent in the. It's great. I love it. I love it.
They had an entire Bible there that my parents looked at, and they were like, if they didn't know what the verse reads in regular English, they would have no idea what they were talking about.
JW, do you need to check on your sister because she's just
she just had her turkey. So I don't know. I can't believe the future winner of.
Oh, there it is. There it is right there. I see. All right.
I guess I know what she watched today, because she wasn't in the stream last night. So
that's
awesome. She came by as I had to abruptly stop my live stream where I was showing off my Pickerbird cup.
Gotcha.
The plumber was at the door.
That's a euphemism for something. I know it.
The plumber was at the door.
Is that the kids call it now?
Is that when someone's in the bathroom? Is that when you say that?
He brought his plunger. That's all
How
I can
many
say.
plumbers in toto are we talking about?
Well, there was definitely more than one, but less than 10. It was, for you guys that don't know, it was that kind of party. What's up, Uncle Chief?
Hey, how you doing, man? Good to see you. All right, Mr. Sandlin, how are you doing today?
I am okay. I haven't done a terrible whole lot of Lego this past week because
Oh, lame.
it was very busy at work last week. That's why I wasn't on the show last Monday, because I was at Galleria in Atlanta setting up a trade show booth until 8:30 p.m. But I did get that wall mount for my Galaxy Explorer right there.
Lovely.
Ooh,
Above my classic Galaxy Explorer, so I have them there together. So that's spiffy. And I sold this little Harry Potter figure on Bricklink, so I'm going to put that in an envelope and mail it out, or mail it out, as our Canadian brethren would say.
Well, only the ones that talk that way.
You know what? We should talk all Canadian for the rest of the show in honor and thanks for our Canadian brothers. Beauty, eh?
Oh, it's just
That's right. I've got a
he
banner.
scores.
I've got a banner. See, a boot.
We did that for Gil because every time he would start talking, he'd be, "Hey, let me tell you what's all about, eh?"
But yeah, that's not too much. Not too much Lego, other than I got my Galaxy Explorer up on the wall. Last week was just a busy week, and I was plumb tired, as my grandpa would have said. So
I'm tired. You know, I have not built Lego in the past week and a half, 2 weeks either. We have been whatnotting though, and that's really cool. There is a crap load of minifigs in this house.
I might move Space Guy over, over next to the Galaxy Explorer, and
That makes sense.
maybe switch those two. Maybe switch these. Put Space Guy over there and put Ice Babe over that way. I don't know.
You should just have Ice Babe by you and just gently caress and everything.
Yeah.
Somebody asked the monorail or the mount.
I have my picture of Ryan for that.
Oh, that's true. Where did you get the mount? Who made the mount that you got?
It was made by Crustacean Creation 3D on Etsy.
Okay. Just a random one you ran across, or what?
It was actually one that Maticus Bricks on TikTok was showing it off, and he had a coupon code for it. And so
You used a coupon?
Coupon. So I went over there and got the discount on it, and took I'm trying to remember how long it took to get it. I got it sooner than I was expecting. It was maybe a month, because it's 3D printed, so I think he makes them to order. But it works well. It's obviously it hadn't fallen off the wall yet, so it's nice and strong.
she has friends.
Yeah. Well, wait. In Canada, on Thanksgiving, you guys go out in the evening, because in America we take naps from all the carbs and tryptophan and avoiding relatives and after pie, and we sleep.
She
That's
has
what we
friends.
do.
I'm just happy. No. No. Yeah. Just going there for a coffee, so she can stay awake. So that
Oh,
works.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. All right. So none of us have built anything. This is gonna be
Oh
short.
crap!
You build it. You build. Oh well, you're getting on Lego Masters. You need to be building. That's right.
I
You're
know,
gonna-
right? Hey, look, I can hide a castle.
Yeah.
Where'd you
Is that-
go?
Is that what the kids are calling it?
It's probably worth mentioning that at least, I don't know if it's still on sale, but last week Target had the Space Guy set for 40% off.
About two.
So if anybody's interested in that, you might go look for it. I'll double check it here. We'll check.
Yeah, people were saying there was a big sale at stuff at the Targets. I am not in the market at the moment. It's property tax season, and I don't have it pulled out. So
It is no longer on sale. That must have been last week. Sorry, my bad.
Property tax season in October? What?
yeah, our property in Cobb County property taxes are due in October,
Got
mid-October.
it. Okay, got it. I was thinking in
Hey,
That's it.
I gotta go.
Well,
Important Lego Masters thing. They just called a meeting. All right,
See you, Julian.
hey, Brittany.
Talking Dead.
we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Remember, #Team Julian.
Hey, Julian. That would be hilarious. He made the show. I think it'd be absolutely
That'd
hilarious.
be awesome. Oh,
The 21, what is that? What set is that? Somebody says this set is back up on Target. So, okay, I'll look it up.
It's is that the Office or no? That wouldn't be a 2 series. That would be like a Minecraft or something.
Oh, it's the space dude. So it's back up, but it's
Oh, okay.
all right. So Paul Dennebricks, he went and bought the Office set at Lego and got the gift with purchase, but he paid $120. Walmart has the Office set for $100. Did you guys know that?
What?
Yes, the Office set here at my Walmart and most Walmarts is selling for $120 less than Lego.com.
But now I didn't see it on the shelf at either of the Walmarts I visited. Is it only in store at that price, or can you buy it off their website at that price?
Let's find out, shall we? We have time
All right.
to burn.
Let's go to videotape.
Which then begs the question: is the gift with purchase worth it for $20?
How much is the gift of purchase sign for?
I don't. It
Matt?
depends.
You know, I even priced it out because instead of buying Lego, bought a piece of about an oil painting, which was about the same price as a Titanic.
So the Seinfeld set is $63 on sale at Walmart.com.
I mean,
The
your
clear
moment to
items,
flip
man.
the figs is when the set first comes out. So if you're going to buy that Office set to flip the figs, which I did
Yeah.
think about, right now is the time to do that. Your best return.
Moto! Moto's joining us. Hello, Moto.
Hello.
Hey, Moto.
How are you?
Check this out. I can one hand, one leg now.
Is that what the kids? Never mind. All right.
Somebody quick get jiggy with it in the background as he shakes that thing. So.
But yeah, this thing is strong now.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I spent all day because we had the day off of work just working this thing over. But yeah, it's ready for arms and legs now in the head.
Are you in general making the same kind of fractally shape and then connecting them and then bending them? Is that kind of how it's working?
Yeah. So, did you guys see the little mouse yet?
I thought I saw a picture come by on the Instas or whatever.
Yeah. So there's the little mouse,
Nice.
That's awesome.
and then I have to work on adding the floof, but the muscles of the cat are done. But yeah, you can see you just put carrot stems in there and you just bend them and warp them into shape.
Gotcha. Right. By the way, update: the Office online on the app is 120, but it was 100 in the store. So that may change. They may have made a mistake. Who knows? But
Yeah, I went to a thrift store, so I was typing in the chat. Have you guys ever seen that before?
Yes. Is that the old push train or is that the backward
Yeah.
track?
That's push train.
It's push
Oh.
train.
Missing the parts, but obviously.
But I got in this thrift store bag, there's like maybe 50 of these curved ones. They all have the
Yeah,
little.
those are amazing. I love
Hey, I'll
those.
be right back.
But yeah, if you
Mark,
need
you have the fun.
if you want to do a classic space rail yard like the old command base
Mhm.
and extend it, that would be the way to go. And then there was the UFOs with the heat sensitive stickers. There's magnets everywhere. It was lovely. It
That's
was a
awesome.
good day to sort out some Lego with my son. Because we bought about 42 pounds of Lego, and then we're going to donate it to the school. But all the Samsonite stuff that fell out and all the old vintage stuff is too fragile for the kids to work with at school. So we're setting all that aside. And then there was some elves and pirate stuff which he took for himself because he wants to build submarines, I guess, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, Dave in the chat, he's mentioning that the curve track, you probably noticed it. There's two different types of curves. There's
Yeah.
the smooth one and the rough one. The rough one's the outside and the smooth one's the inside. So
Yeah, I'll have to go through them because we were just separating as fast as we could because there's so much
Yeah.
poundage. But I've got a left and a right here.
is the other piece in the set too? Or in
Well,
that
there's a
color?
lot out there. There's more
Well,
than
no,
just
well, 'cause
this.
the part that goes like obviously that part is missing from the other one, right? So
Oops.
I hope it's in there.
It should be. Who knows? I mean, one of them was broken because what they do at the thrift store is they take all this stuff and they pile it in a bag and then they crush it together and then seal it. So
Horrible.
yeah, one of the tracks is broken, but all the others are fine. They're all good. Lots of I got a lot of Classic Space printed brick in that lot too.
Sweet.
So I'm excited to pull all the control panels out and the little logo bricks out and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, tons of green, trans neon green and blue windscreens and yellow, canary yellow plates, things like that. So I'll have to diligently go through and figure it all out. But there's a lot in there. It's kind of crazy what fell out today. Because normally it's just Town and City and Ninjago and Friends all bundled together for thrift stores. But Samsonite was weird. There was a ton of Samsonite in there.
Oh, did it have the little tube that had the cut in the tube under the 2x4 brick or whatever?
Not that old, but the patent pending was on the bricks, and the patent pending struck out was on the bottom of the bricks as well.
Oh, that's fun. That's awesome.
And then you guys saw the balls, right? The spheres over there.
You can't
I knew
just.
I'd make you giggle.
You can't throw that out here. And anyway,
Hey,
And
Dana's
make
not here, but
people-
we're still gonna laugh. So
Yeah,
those are awesome.
Spheres.
did you hold them down?
Yes.
I don't know what that means.
But these are easy to make. These are really simple. You start with a 5 pentagon pattern with the long part of the branch facing outward. And then you tie it together by overlapping the tops in 3s like that.
Mhm.
And you will make quarters going all the way around, repeating for each 5-star shape. And then you add a 5-star shape once again surrounded with that interlocked pattern. Hi, Fazoo.
Sorry.
No, I was trying to put Moto on full screen, but
You hover over his face on the bottom, and then you can
No.
full screen him
There, I got him.
or do that.
Oh, okay. So one more time.
hold your balls up.
Take the tree branches, take the longest side in, and replicate them in overlap in 3s. Right? Make a pile of those, then interlock them into a 5-star pattern, which will give you 4 of them slightly offset. And then you just start to repeat with the star pattern and the 4 sides alternating around. And you need 60 branches to make one sphere.
I like the fact that doesn't really bend them as much either. Like some of the other stuff you've done, you've really
Yeah, I don't need to put the carrot tops in the top of these. These are fine.
Hmm.
But that's the
cool.
classic thing where you're supposed to make a sphere out of Lego. So that's the first basic thing any builder is supposed to solve when they're trying a new technique or a new building method. There you go.
It's awesome.
That's awesome. Well, you're the one who has built the most on the show. Congratulations. Thank you for.
Well, I also have my friendship timber build over here.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that. How many branches have you broken bending and things?
I destroyed 8 so far. 8 to 10.
8 to 10.
I was trying to do a dragon skeleton spine, and I folded them over, and 3 weeks later they were completely obliterated. I put that on TikTok.
Oh, old friend Red Carnage. Oh, wow.
Red
that looks-
Carnage. Yeah, but you can see where there was a shot.
Ooh, that looks nasty.
But this one got Martin Harris's favorite for Friendship Timber.
Awesome.
But you guys have probably seen that before.
I don't think I have. I've been kind of out of the.
Wait, what's
been
the
super
trans?
busy.
Oh, trans blue petal pieces. I like it.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's trans blue. Those are
Hello.
claws.
Mm-hmm.
And on the back, those are the little bit more rare claws.
Are those trans yellow or trans neon green yellow?
They're neon green. And then the ones that don't fluoresce in the final back are blades from Ninjago. Ninjago blades. And that was a lug bulk item from a year or two past.
Oh wow!
I pick weird pieces for lug bulk, man. I'm just going to tell you right straight up.
The people are like, "Oh gosh, what's Moto picking?"
Well, some people appreciate it. Some people are like, "Why are you doing that?" And we have to give reasons. We have to write down reasons. And I'm like, these Ninjago pieces are not going to be available forever in bulk. The same. Oh, I show you this.
Yes, show.
The same concept as this, right? You'd have to buy 2 sets in order to make this one sphere.
Mm.
Only
So,
Lug bolt.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Bricks and Pieces, Lego Bricks and Pieces actually has the white version of that available, but it does not have the blue one available yet, from what I understand. Cool.
Ooh, that's a flex. Where's the flex gift?
Sorry. I'm not on brand. Hang on. I'll flex it. Hang on. I gotta find the flex.
Okay. I'll try to pose for the flex.
There it is.
Flex.
Flex.
But yeah, that'd be that TikTok trend of what's a niche flex or what's a flex in a niche group that no one else will understand. I could just hold up that bag and be like, every space builder wants this.
Robot arm assemblage actually looks more complicated than I would have imagined. On the inside there.
Yeah. What the cool thing is the reason I did that is because it's a double hinge. You can open it up so the pilot can get in and out.
Oh, that's fun.
Right, so it's like a double hinge aircraft thing where you can open and close the sphere so people can actually get in and out in a reasonably, mindful way of building. Where you could say, oh yeah, theoretically the pilot the hatch it opens up and they get out. So
Up intense. It would be cool to make those domes and make a micro scale, like BioShip or
yeah, so someone challenged me to build a micro city component to my lug layout, and I'm thinking, yeah, this might fit on top of a 16 by 16 launch pad square.
maybe.
Of course, it would mess up the whole metropolitan vibe of the current layout, but maybe that's a good thing. I don't know.
It'd be cool if you had like an orb inside covered with greenery and stuff, where you got a 3D rounded farmland globe inside. So
Yeah, it's too bad. If I had some leaf elements that were flexible to make a globe and put inside with leaf stuff.
I don't know. I think you could pull that off though.
You never.
Just give me credit for the idea.
Moto, I mentioned it yesterday. You should just bring a bunch of those to Brickworld next year for a ball pit.
Oh God, no.
One dive, they all bust apart.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're all shattered. I'd just be crying. But yeah, there's a head.
Oh,
I showed that yesterday, or showed that on Friday Night Bricks. And then here's the smaller head, which is scaled properly for the torso I've been working on.
cool.
Oh wait, where's the nose? There we go.
Don't you need like some red orbs for the eyeballs?
I'm not sure. I haven't solved the eyeballs, but you're right. I don't know how to quite do it yet. I'm just trying to figure it out. Extreme GBC.
GBC, man, you get the blue. There you go. Literally, almost said the blue ball. You almost had the blue balls, and I don't know what.
Well, you know what? If I have enough, and if I built this enough at the playground, what if I did a London Eye with these as capsules?
Oh, wow.
And started the whole thing spinning as if it's artificial gravity in a ring.
Sure.
Okay. I just want your hot take on it. I was hoping you were going to shoot it down so I don't have to do it, but you said sure. Very disappointing.
I don't know that we're totally getting what you're going for there, though.
No, you know the London Eye, right? It's a Ferris wheel that's super modern.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So what if I literally this was each module on the end of the Ferris wheel and it rotated in a ring in a friend's track, right? On one each side as a ring, and you motorized it to spin for artificial gravity on a space station.
That'd be awesome.
Each one of these was like Chris's idea of a biodome
Gotcha.
or some sort of thing. I don't know. I have so many ideas I can't build fast enough. My hands are only so quick.
Well, you're doing better than the rest of us. So I am trying to undo the minifig madness in my house right now. So
Oh God, minifigs.
And
Oh Lord.
For the record, I sorted
Someday I'll
trains.
sort them.
Oh,
What
sorry.
was that?
I said I sorted trains parts for the past few days. So
Oh,
that took, you know what it's like
Brutal.
to do trains when it's all mixed together, and
I don't. It's the largest blue ball I've ever seen.
that's what all this is. All these bins are.
Yeah, I'm so glad. I haven't done trains. Trains or castles I haven't approached yet. Just someday.
well, I swear there was not a minifig that was bought. Let's see, Jake probably got his first regular minifig in 2000. Let's just say 8. He's born in 2005, so in 2008, from 2008 till probably the last 2 years, I don't think there is an untouched and unbroken minifig in this house. I have 4 shelves loaded there of trays stacked like this of minifig. These are minifigs that are together. Okay, there's at least 10 of these around in here, and none of them are correct. Like right now, basically what I'm doing now is sorting. This is the agents drawer because we got a lot of agents. We did get this guy back together, which is pretty sweet because he is worth like $100 with the brain extra
That is
brain
awesome.
thing.
That is sweet.
Yeah, he's really cool, but I can't get him in focus. But yeah, even got his little walkie-talkie with the thing on it. But this is so you see there's minifig all the way down here. There's minifig all the way down here. There's minifig all the way down there, and there are 4 shelves of minifig in the hall. Are they all together? No, they're all split apart. I have mini Viking, Ninjago, Town Warriors, and yeah, that's my life right now. So
These are the only figures that my son has made a pact to leave intact and on the plate.
oops. Go ahead and hit it, Mark. I hit it at the same time you did. Yeah, Professor Brainenstein. So great. Oh, Lord of the Rings?
Yep. Any Lord of the Rings figure.
Dude, that's
He's a-
probably like $600 of figures right there, at least, if not more than that.
Well, it wasn't for the value. For some reason, the Lord of the Rings figures, we put them on the base plate together,
Mm-hmm.
and he goes, "Daddy, no touch, Daddy, no touch." When he was really young, and he used to tear figures apart like a maniac. But for some reason, the Lord of the Rings have remained dusty on a shelf now for years and years and years because it's the only set of figures that he had. He for some reason would not touch them.
Do you have the feather in that Radagast figure on the front? He has a little brown feather that's really rare.
A feather?
He's supposed to have a little brown feather. I know because it was a difference between me selling him for $40 or $80 the other day.
Where would it be?
On his hat, he's probably got a little hole on top of it.
Oh, no, it's not there. But I know where the brown feather is because I found it and I set it aside because I was like, that's a weird part.
Yep. That's
I
a
didn't realize
$40
that's where-
feather.
I didn't realize that's where it goes. Okay, well, someday I'll look for it. Anyway,
Yeah. If you put that on Whatnot right now, you would have probably a cool grand after you got selling those things. I'm just saying. So.
sell them. They're the no touch.
And speaking of agents, do you recognize this little sound cube?
Oh, is that the alert one?
I love that.
It's awesome. And you can't
I
shut
love
it up
it.
once it started.
We have one of those, and it's around here. We were going to put it in the power station and put a big up on the moon base.
Yeah.
With it says "Please do not touch" and see how many times it got touched and everything. But we didn't. We didn't get there.
Oh, so battery powered bricks is telling me I need to put gears inside the spheres. That rhymes. Gears inside the spheres, bro.
Gears and Spheres, man. That's your new Lego show, man. Gears and
what
Spheres.
if I could make a complete track out of these old guys, then maybe side by side with the space headlight brick.
Mm.
Yeah.
That'd be
Gosh.
some deep thinking, right? But who knows?
That would be a big circle too. I'm trying to think how. Gosh.
Well, I do have I have a couple of friends tracks in the medium Missouri,
Oh, the 4 wide ones.
and they're about this big. So I was going to use that. But yeah, if it's a track, then I guess I could gear it. Just never thought of it. You guys are giving me so many bad ideas.
Or just use wheels and wheel drive it, right?
That's what I do. Yeah, a bunch of rubber wheels put on motors just to. Of course,
Yeah.
after a while, you would GBC itself to death. It would just eventually fall apart.
In honor of Dana, since you said wheels and everything, we'll just pop that up.
Oh, poor thing.
All right. So rumor has it, right, that Lego is coming out with a Blacktron gift with purchase.
Yeah.
What?
You
Really?
guys heard that? Yeah.
No, I have not heard that.
A redo of the Invader. And it's just going to be a gift with purchase. And Matthew, don't be offended. And I know this is, like major income for you. I'm tired of gift with purchases, especially when you got to spend north of $120 to get $30 a brick. So, that's the rumor.
I saw that GWP and I immediately saw multiple dollar signs flash across. I'm like, oh, that's going to Bricklink. Because
Well, if you will make a deal so I don't have to pay more than $30 or $40 for that, I would appreciate it.
I have no sentimental attachment because I was out of Lego by the time that lineup came along, and I was just like, cha-ching, cha-ching. I'll bet that will go for $40.
Yeah, I can imagine because that's not going to be hard. It's got modern helmet, the print they can do easy. I wonder if they will put the new redesign the front so it has the new canopy or whatever from Buzz Lightyear or whatever in it, but that would be easy to do. Jeff Van Winden has a picture of the rumor.
Yeah, I can't make it any bigger though.
So yeah, just a rumor that it'll be a gift with purchase.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which hacks me off. I don't want to have to. What am I doing? I don't want to have to spend $120 to get that. I know that I can then take the set back for store credit or something like that, but I don't. I'm a little tired of it because the GWPs are more desirable than the $120 sets to me.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go spend it. Honestly, I don't. If I had a friend who wanted it and didn't want the GWP, and my Gmail, Fazum@gmail.com, would it would be great. But I'm just tired of that. Yeah, that's right. The black, all that's in production. It'll just be a print of the chest and put the Blacktron logo, which is easy on the thing. It's not a hard set for them to redo, but I just don't want to pay it. What do y'all think? I mean,
this one's sold out now too online.
yeah. So there's the other thing. It's a limited production, and I get it. But if you don't get it the first day, and that thing will go like crazy. I don't know. I'm tired of that game.
I don't think there's enough space fans to want it.
Yeah,
It's kind of a
that's
good
the thing. There are.
Well, how many Galaxy Explorers are you guys finding in Walmart?
Exactly. So
I hate
I think that GWP would probably be okay. But
Can you go in there and pay the value price? You have to buy it, right? I mean, you have to buy the deal to get the deal, right?
Yeah.
Unless you're Dana, and the guy slips it like 3 extra in your bag. He's not here to defend himself. I can just, here, have another one, valued customer.
If you would just buy a Titanic, they'd probably throw in a couple extra.
Well, that's the thing. If you got to hit 120, if I spend 700, I need 5, right? So
I agree. Go talk to Michael. All
right. Did I tell when we were? Well, no, I didn't tell you. When we were in Nashville earlier in this week, or last week, I went and I happened to be at the Nashville Opry Mills or whatever store, and I forgot it was new release day, and I had enough points to buy Jake the new Venom or whatever because he wanted it, and so I went in there and I used my VIP points, and my friend, my coworker was with me, and he's like, "Man, you're kind of awesome. You got bonus points." And I'm like, "Yeah, I am." So then we went and he sat and waiting for the rest of our party. And there's a dude sitting across the room in the little seating area outside the store. And he's got a Razor Crest. And I'm like, hey, cool, you got a Razor Crest. He goes, yeah, I use my VIP points. I got it for free. And I'm like, friggin' dang it. He used $700 worth of VIP points to get his, and I'm thinking, dude, he's like, I've been kind of collecting for the last 2 years. That means dude has been putting some serious wood to the VIP program, I'm going to tell you. But
Yeah.
And then my coworker's like, well, you're not so cool, Ari. I'm not. I'm not cool at all. But how much, I need to calculate how much money, if he hit some of the double VIP points, Matt, how much did he spend?
So if the GWP goes for sale for $40, that'd still be more cost effective than the amount you'd have to pay to get it for free.
That's assuming you don't value the set you bought as zero.
Well, I wouldn't.
If you
I only
spend
buy like 2 sets.
If you spend $120 on a set, let's say you buy one of the flower sets that's in the, you get the set and you get the $40 item that you didn't pay for. So the part.
Yeah, I only buy 2 sets a year though. So for me,
you are
unless
not,
there's some
you're not
unless there's no, I'm not the target customer at all. Unless there's something on the pick-a-brick wall like a crater, it'd be really hard for me to make the math work out. I mean, either way, I look at it as you spend 120, or you can spend 40. 40 is 1/3 of 120, therefore it's less.
But that Blacktron is not going to sit at 40. I bet it's going to go much north because I think didn't the Black Falcon the first run, didn't it go jacking up way up high? Did it go high? The little tree house or whatever.
That's a castle thing.
I know.
I consistently sold mine at $37 to $40. It didn't go higher. It stayed there week after week after week. I sold them for almost the exact same price.
Probably what I would do
I sold 5.
is I don't want the Blacktron set. Probably what I do is wait a year, go to Bricks and Pieces and just get the printed and awesome elements by their own and just wait the 4 months for it to come.
I wonder if they will show up. Do they show up, the gift with purchase special bricks, if there are any? Will they show up?
Sometimes. If it's not a licensed, it typically would show up eventually on.
Yeah, the only thing that's precluded is a licensed element. And since Blacktron is Lego owned, if they've overproduced it, which is, guess what, space is overproduced at times.
Or you
maybe just gotta be patient.
You just go on Bricklink after 6 months and buy the 2 printed parts. I mean, even if they don't show up on Bricks and Pieces, someone will piece out the set. You'll be able to get those 2 pieces or 3 pieces for.
Yeah, I think I just waited. Me, I'm just going to wait it out. Probably, I just sit in the back and wait for the right time, probably to get it. Just be patient. It's not like I'm not like a Star Wars builder that has to have the latest thing 2 days after it's shown on Disney Plus streaming.
Wait. Yes, it is. I need my Blacktron now. Have the Forestman pieces shown back up on Bricks and Pieces? Do you know?
I don't think so. They're still. I think they're still working on April sets.
Yeah, they're on this like 6 to 8 month delay. It's really long.
Yeah,
really
nothing
long
recent on Bricks and Pieces, but that's not a statement about Forestman.
The Buzz Lightyear windscreens appeared already for the Buzz Lightyear ship, and
once again, that's space. So they had overages. It didn't sell well. So that's good for us, bad for them.
Well, that's true. They may be getting those out of the thing. So
and bad for future space sale.
Well, future light. Well, Pixar movies that don't do well in theater. That's just a theater thing. That's a theater release production thing.
I think so.
It's not on them.
So the Galaxy Explorer, basically every Walmart got 2, and for the most part sold those really fast. Then they came back at $75. Now, like a couple of the Walmarts I have seen and people showing, there's the holiday display is stacked with like 20 of them, like you saw. And I have a feeling, knowing where I grew up, the people in Vidalia, Georgia, or anybody over there, that is not going on the kids' Christmas list. So that is good for us, bad probably for the future of production of space when the sales aren't there. But on clearance, $50 a pop for Galaxy Explorer, I'm in. So
if anyone's looking for a Christmas gift for Giddens,
a Galaxy Explorer,
$75. He's gonna start opening stuff on Christmas Day and like, oh, another Galaxy Explorer. Oh, another one. How did you know? How did everybody know? I don't know.
That would be the best thing ever.
That would be a great viral video. It's like every gift that you have is the same exact shaped box, just wrapped differently. And it's all the same thing. And by the end of it, you've got just like the stack of boxes. That would be hilarious. Yes, someone did say mayo.
I think we got your Christmas TikTok already planned out for you, I presume.
I probably, I would buy a few more. I would buy a few more if they made it worth the money. I really enjoy the parts in that set a lot.
Someone asked the sale. Oh, I touched the wrong thing. Yeah, there's $75, I think, at every Walmart. So if you go to a Walmart and you see that they have these things that they ship, they're called PDQs, pretty darn quick, and they just like basically cut the box open and they set it, and they're like 3 deep, and there's like 3 rows, 3 deep of the Galaxy Explorers, and they just set the thing down. So yeah, there's a ton of these PDQs with nothing but Galaxy Explorers dropping all over the place, and they're $75 a set. Ooh, all right, you got the start of
So
TikTok.
here's a theory. Does that mean that Lego stocked their stores and then they didn't sell well, and then they looked at the warehouse inventory and then made a deal with Walmart and pushed them out to Walmarts to clear them out?
No, Walmart had that
No?
deal set in April or something. Yeah,
Okay,
something like
so they have those set ahead of time?
Yep. Well, no, they had the deal on the set. I mean, I think Walmart made a Target play to try to get that Target audience. This is what I'm thinking, because Target had been putting the big box sets on there, and Walmart has not had as many. So I think
Then
they
why
jumped
wouldn't
on
it-
that.
Why wouldn't it have been out day one? Why the delay?
Well,
Why the
that I don't
sudden
know.
change in volume? That's what I'm saying is the volume change seems to me like it was kind of like
So I have a theory.
a little delayed.
I'm in the Star Wars action figure collecting not business, but hobby, right? And
Business.
Hasbro would regularly pitch to Walmart or Target or some other retailer, Toys R Us at one point, store exclusives. And I was talking to somebody and Target would famously like mark these things down to absolutely nothing in 5 minutes if they didn't sell. And I was talking to somebody that knows the toy business, and I was like, I don't understand. And they said, you don't understand. Target gets those for free. Those are given to them by the toy company as a thank you for prominent aisle placement for the rest of the products. It wouldn't shock me at all if these Galaxy Explorers PDQs are a thank you from Lego saying, hey, we're going to give you some stuff we're going to put out right at fall, and you can sell it as you're going into your holiday season, and we're going to give it you at a cut rate, so you're guaranteed to make a profit even if you sell the things at $75 a pop.
But what I'm saying is the selection of that is probably based on overages in inventory from a leading
Those decisions
indicator.
are a year ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, they're
It's
made in
amazing.
advance.
Way out. You don't churn out 20 Galaxy Explorers for 5,000 whatever Walmarts in the United States based on last month or 2 months or 3. That decision's made 12 to
Okay,
24 months.
yeah, makes sense. Makes
You don't-
sense.
They're not that nimble. Trust me. When
No.
things sell out, if they could just turn around and pop some more stuff out of the factory, they would if they knew what was selling well. When I worked at the store, a manager came in and he says they got hammered because the one Frozen set that came out was impossible to find right after the movie came out. And he said Target and Walmart, they make choice on how many to stock 2 years ahead based on the size of the box, the number of pieces in it, and the name of the set. They don't even get a picture. And they make their orders based on those 3 pieces of information 2 years ahead of time.
That's kind of that's wild.
And they and Target, Walmart use algorithms to make their decisions.
And if you want to know who really is setting the price for Lego product, it's Walmart and Target. I mean, honestly, they kind of set the price they want for certain things, and I mean, Lego's making their decision to up the prices and stuff, but
Yeah.
Lego and then,
Okay.
I mean, Walmart and I have a funny feeling, if sales dip, and Walmart and Target, especially Walmart, starts complaining that sales have dipped because prices are too high, you'll see those prices come down. You will.
Well, yeah, the way that Walmart thinks about it is they need sets at this price point, this price point, this price point. And to them, it's all Lego. So they're like, we need a $100 set. We need a $120 price point set. They don't even get into the granularity of like, it's superhero or it's this theme. they need a girl's set at 40 and a boy's set at 40, and they need, that's why there's friends at different price points, and that's why there's all these different things. That's how they think about it. It is a toy at a price point, and they want a mixture so that whatever the parent or grandparent or whatever comes in, there's a $10, $15, $100, $200 option on the shelves, and that's how they think about these things.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we hit Robomoto time.
Robomoto.
Which is actually our time. We need to go ahead and cut the stream off here. We're at an hour. So come back on Thursday. We will be talking about episode 4 of the Lego Masters. We will get to see our friends Dom and Ethan build for the first, perhaps the last time. Who knows? Goodbye, Moto. We'll see you. Hope you guys have a great day, everybody. Be awesome and build awesome. Have a great